First of all, how was your first experience here in our country?
Bună dimineața! The first experience was to discover the country a bit. The first weekend was circulating into Bucharest and discovering the Parque Restru and the countryside, to Mamaia at the seaside. Was a great experience.
Okay, let's start now talking about the business side of your presence here in Romania. What are the new changes that you are going to establish here on our telecom market?
So I think that first thing is that I want to leverage on all the big assets that Vodafone has. I think that we have fantastic opportunities and big assets on the brand, on the network quality, on the innovation that we are basically having, as well as on the strong leadership team that we have. Now, on top of leveraging on those assets, I believe that we have three priorities I would like the team to focus on moving forward. The first one will be around big data. Second one will be around expanding into home. And the third one will be around the digital space. Yeah, I think, of course, it's a combination of both. We have targets and priorities set from the group that are data, convergence, enterprise, that are already part of our priorities as well. But I wanted to make them more specific into the Romanian market. That's why I think that those three priorities were more relevant for us in Romania.
Vodafone is known in Romania as a technology leader. Do you intend to keep this key element, or are you going to change the perception of the company into something else?
Vodafone is already a technology leader, you're right. And on top of that, of course, I want us to continue to be an innovation trendsetter. And also to, for example, an example of innovation. I want to leverage on Internet of Things. I think it's not only about connectivity now, it's around being more relevant for any customers and being very personalized to each and every customers we have.
When are you going to be again #1 on the market in terms of customers and revenues?
We will work very hard to conquer the leadership if we can, and we'll set everything possible for us to get this leadership.
What do you bring new as a person, as a CEO of the company versus the previous CEO of the company?
I think each CEO has in his own, way to manage the company, mine are definitely about listening with people, discussing about the good opportunities we can leverage on, and again ensuring the right quality of execution. As soon as we have defined the priorities and the strategy, I think the quality of execution is as important as defining the right strategy.
Are you going to explore and bring new on the market some local services, local applications?
We have already launched My Vodafone app, or relaunch it, with actually additional features, and our customers are really happy about them. And I believe that we'll have new applications moving forward that will continue to launch to animate the market.
What about the new trends? Smart city, 5G, IoT, things that everybody is talking about.
Smart city, I think, is a very great concept, and it's going to again enable efficiency and productivity for the whole market, whether it's on the consumer side or the corporate side. Yes, you have in the smart city, we've done some optimization, traffic optimization, or even accelerating the ambulance, speed to come and evacuate people in emergency. I think also about telemedicine and so many other initiatives that we will be able to bring through Internet of Things. So definitely this will be very important topics for us.
What about GDPR?
So GDPR is the global data protection regulation at European level. Very important for us. We take privacy very seriously in Vodafone, and I believe that the new regulation GDPR is going to be enforced by end of May next year, and of course we'll be completely respecting this new regulation as well.
You are coming from an African market that it is in a growing step, yes, but here in Europe and especially in Romania, the market is mature and maybe even decreasing. How are you going to manage this new situation?
The market is, yes, very competitive. exactly more mature, more sophisticated. However, I believe that there are still a lot of growth potential moving forward, lots of initiatives that we have in mind that we will actually develop and that I believe that will bring additional growth for Vodafone in the future.